Welcome back to RDX Motors, where we bring you the latest, most detailed car reviews from across the globe. Today, we've got something truly exciting: a Mazda's freshly updated compact SUV, the 2026 Mazda CX-5. The CX-5 has long been a favorite for its driving dynamics, refined styling, and premium-feeling cabin without the luxury price tag. But this year, Mazda pushes the envelope even further with a bold refresh aimed at staying ahead in a fiercely competitive segment. So buckle up, because we're taking a deep dive into every corner of this vehicle. Let's kick things off with the first impression: its bold new front fascia. Mazda has subtly but meaningfully updated the look of the CX-5 for 2026. Up front, the grille is slightly wider with a sharper mesh pattern, flanked by slimmer LED headlamps that give the car a more aggressive and upscale stare. The chrome trim is more subdued, giving way to darker, sportier accents, especially on higher trims. The hood is sculpted with more pronounced creases, adding a sense of muscularity. The bumper has been reshaped for improved aerodynamics and a more modern appearance. It's a look that's mature yet athletic, definitely eye-catching in person. Exterior: moving to the side, the proportions remain classic CX-5, athletic, balanced, and grounded. However, the detailing here has been refined. There's a new character line that subtly rises from the front wheel arch and flows gracefully toward the rear, adding a sense of motion even when the vehicle's at a standstill. Mazda has also introduced new wheel designs for 2026, ranging from 17 to 20 inches depending on the trim, with a focus on sharp, elegant spoke patterns. You also get blacked-out mirror caps and window surrounds on the sportier trims like the Carbon Turbo. The side profile continues to be one of the sleekest in the compact SUV space: simple, elegant, and well-proportioned. At the rear, the changes are modest but meaningful. The taillights have been redesigned with thinner LED elements that mimic the design language of Mazda's flagship models. The rear bumper is more sculpted, and the dual exhausts are neatly integrated with a slightly more aggressive diffuser on select trims. The overall rear end is clean, modern, and carries a premium feel that wouldn't look out of place on a European luxury SUV. Interior: step inside the 2026 CX-5 and it becomes immediately clear that Mazda is continuing its upward push toward a near-luxury experience. The interior feels meticulously crafted. Soft touch materials cover the dashboard, door panels, and even the lower areas that many competitors overlook. The cabin design follows Mazda's minimalist philosophy: everything is where it needs to be, and nothing feels excessive. There's a newly redesigned steering wheel with more tactile controls, and Mazda has updated the infotainment system with a larger 12.3-inch display that now supports full wireless Apple CarPlay and Android Auto across all trims. The seats are among the most supportive in this segment, especially in the Turbo Signature trim, where you get Nappa leather upholstery, real wood trim, and ventilated front seats. Rear seat passengers aren't left out either. The space is generous for a compact SUV, with plenty of legroom and improved cushioning. Mazda has also added rear USB-C ports and a rear climate control panel on higher trims, which is a welcome touch. In terms of practicality, the cargo area remains on par with the class, offering around 30.9 cubic feet behind the rear seats and up to 59.6 cubic feet with the seats folded. The load floor is flat, and the rear seats fold down easily with a 40/20/40 split, great for skis, groceries, or a weekend getaway. Sound insulation has been improved for 2026, with thicker glass and better door seals making the cabin whisper quiet at highway speeds. Performance under the hood: the 2026 Mazda CX-5 offers two familiar powertrain options, but with some tuning refinements for smoother delivery and better fuel efficiency. The base engine is a naturally aspirated 2.5-liter four-cylinder producing around 187 horsepower and 186 pound-feet of torque. It's more than adequate for daily driving, offering a linear, responsive feel. But the real fun begins with the 2.5-liter turbocharged version, pushing out up to 256 horsepower and 320 pounds-feet of torque on premium fuel. That's a serious punch for a non-luxury compact SUV. and it delivers strong acceleration with minimal turbo lag. Both engines are paired with a 6-speed automatic transmission, which might seem dated on paper, but Mazda has tuned it so well that shifts are smooth, timely, and responsive. All-wheel drive is now standard across the board, enhancing grip and confidence, especially in rough weather. Mazda also continues to lead the segment in driving feel. The CX-5 offers superb steering feedback, excellent chassis balance, and a sense of connectedness that makes it feel more like a sports sedan than an SUV. The suspension tuning strikes a great balance between comfort and agility, making daily commutes and long drives equally enjoyable. Fuel economy numbers are respectable as well. The base engine nets around 26 mpg combined, while the turbo manages around 24 combined. At a solid figures for an all-wheel drive SUV with this level of performance. Mazda has also made slight tweaks to the iActive all-wheel drive system, which now reacts quicker and more intelligently to changing road conditions. Pricing for the 2026 Mazda CX-5 starts at approximately $30,500 for the base 2.5S Select trim and climbs up to about $41,000 for the fully loaded 2.5 Turbo Signature. Given the level of refinement, performance, and features packed into this SUV, it remains one of the best value offerings in its class. Mazda has always straddled the line between mainstream and premium, and the 2026 model leans even further into luxury territory without abandoning its core strengths. So, what's the final verdict here at RDX Motors? The 2026 Mazda CX-5 doesn't reinvent the wheel, but it perfects it. Mazda has taken what was already a benchmark in the compact SUV space and elevated it with smarter styling, more tech, and a more polished drive. While rivals may offer hybrid options or slightly more space, few come close to delivering the kind of cohesive, driver-focused experience that the CX-5 delivers. If you're someone who values design, comfort, and engaging performance, this SUV should be at the very top of your list. Thanks for tuning into RDX Motors. If you found this review helpful, don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit that notification bell so you never miss another deep dive review. Let us know in the comments what do you think of the new CX-5? Is it enough to pull you away from the RAV4 or CR-V? Until next time, drive safe and enjoy the ride.